We're glad you're here. Grab your coffee or your beer. Feels like a holiday, 'cause Channel Reviews is here. We're glad you're here. Grab your coffee or your beer. Feels like a holiday, 'cause Channel Reviews is here. Bring your Christmas cheer. It's that special time of year. Game time is getting here, 'cause Channel Reviews is here. Channel Reviews is here. Channel Reviews is here.
Happy holidays, everybody. Welcome to a very special Channel Reviews Live Holiday Edition. Mr. D. Nimmin, how you doing today, pal?
Man, I brought my coffee and my beer, and I kept my head.
I had a beer. The Grinch stole it. Took it right out of my hands.
I was on full disclosure. He just threw this on me. I was not expecting the beard.
Oh, what? Don't worry. It won't stay here the whole show. Like,
yeah.
Much like puberty, at some point my balls will drop and they'll go away. So listen, what we're doing here today, this is our Channel Reviews Live game show where we have gamified the ability for you to learn best practices here on YouTube, but also have the opportunity to win fabulous prizes along the way. And today's edition is very special because we've got a lot more prizes to give away to a lot more of you out there. What D is going to do is he's going to use the Streamyard giveaway tool to put a word up on screen, and what you want to do is type that word into the chat now, and we will randomly pick somebody from the chat, bring them up, and they'll be our first contestant. And the rules are you get best 2 out of 3. We're going to give you 3 chances. The wheel will decide what we're looking at. If you get 2 right, you move on to the final round where you can win fabulous prizes. If you get 2 wrong, we move on to the next contestant. So type Streamyard into the chat and let's get this holiday extravaganza going. Ho, ho, ho. Ho, 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 he said.
Now, Mr. Batal, before we get started, and while
Yes.
everybody's typing in the word Streamyard right now, why don't you tell the good people in the chat what they can actually win today? Because we're bringing more gifts than usual. We're coming Santa style.
Like we are now, anyone who wins today, and there will be many of you, we are hoping, can pick any gift right from the Streamyard catalog of merchandise. And there are things in there like the fantastic oversized coffee mugs that D and I drink from every single day, hoodies, they have all kinds of t-shirts, they have our favorite duck who is sitting right over there. He's all dressed up. If you notice, that's Puddles. He's dressed up for the holidays too. He's got his little Santa coat on. So listen, any one of these things, any single item you want to pick, we'll get it out to you. So but we're going to have many winners today because we've even changed the wheel. The wheel even looks different today. It's crazy. It's crazy.
I love it. Are we ready to roll it?
Let's go right ahead. Let's get right into this thing and let's make some action happen.
Let's go.
All right.
We're using
Who's
the
our
free
first holiday
Streamyard
contestant?
giveaway tool.
Mikey and more. Mikey and more. Let me find that channel and we will pull them up. Mikey and more.
All right.
I wonder what's
Mikey
more
and
than
more.
Mikey.
You are up. Let's
We'll
see
make sure
what
I
you
get
got
this typed
here.
in there right. And
Mikey
ampersand.
and more.
Mikey and more. All right, let me see if I can find them. Channel, Mikey and more.
Is that
there's
the
more
one?
than one Mikey and more. What's the avatar on that channel, D? Okay, it is a girl with a shirt and her arm up. It looks like a tie-dye. I'm looking for Mikey and more. Help me here. Come on. Wow, that's a lot of competition in the Mikey and more space.
Yeah.
Apparently. Say, Megan, can you grab that link for me? Is that something you can pull out of the chat for me and post it into the private? And let's see if we can find them that way.
Yeah, this is one of those things, you know, when it comes to choosing a channel name, it's really difficult to come up with something that's totally original. But I urge you to maybe come up with something that doesn't have so many other channels with the exact same name that you have.
Yeah.
Just makes it difficult.
And one of those things too is sometimes what happens is if you have a newer channel and YouTube hasn't really learned that channel name, it hasn't had a lot of traffic, over time your name will actually start being easier to find and search. So don't feel too bad about it, but it does happen. Mike, you got something for us, Megan? Any luck? Is that a yes? Nope. Megan says no luck. No luck. Mikey and Mark, could you do us a favor and could you put a link to your channel in the chat for us? It's probably going to get hidden, but we'll make sure that we grab it. Drop that in the chat so we can get this thing going.
Somebody
it's
said
Mikey
you
and
spelled
Les.
it wrong.
What's that?
Somebody said you spelled it wrong.
Did I? 2 E's. Ah. Well, there's that example. Hey, making sure I guess I goofed. My bad.
You
Just
can't.
call me.
It's the beard, man. You
Yeah,
put on the
gets
beard.
in the way. You know, this is what happens. Mikey and more. Nope, Mikey and more. There we go.
There it is. There you go. Mikey Moore was on top of it from the beginning.
It's stuff. I'm off to a great start. Well, here's the channel, but here's the great thing.
Right.
We're not even going to talk about this channel right now. We've got a fabulous wheel that is going to tell us what we should be looking at. So let's pull up that real quickly. Here is our wheel and first spin of the day. Now, listen. This wheel is different than you may be used to. If you notice, there are a lot more rewards on this wheel than usually. We usually have a free merch slice, but we've got 3 different slices that allow you to get a present from under the Streamyard tree. We also have coal. You don't want to win coal. Coal is eliminated, and if you land on coal, unfortunately, that means you'll be knocked out. What do you got there, pal? You buy me something?
So fun fact. So in the studio here, this is kind of like a big condo office building type thing. And they did the whole downstairs with this big Christmas tree and all these little presents underneath the tree. And it's kind of hard to come up with Christmas decorations here in Thailand because they don't really do Christmas. And I came in and there's this Christmas thing and I saw presents down there. And I said, I'm going to take the presents for the show. So don't let me forget to put them back because I'm on CCTV taking the presents from underneath the lobby tree. I'm going to be that guy.
This may be the last episode of the show, ladies and gentlemen. Dee might be spending time in a Thailand prison.
I'm that guy.
Let's spin the wheel and see what we're looking at. Oh, dear Lord.
CCTV. Stealing gifts from under the Christmas tree. For you. I'm doing it all for you.
Oh, where we got it? We have it. Oh, it's so close to a present. So the very first thing we're going to be looking at is cards. Dee, can you tell the wonderful people here in the chat and in the replay why cards are important, what they are, how to use them, and what they might do to help a person actually grow a channel faster?
Absolutely. A card is that little circle thing that usually shows up in the top right-hand corner if you have it. It's a great place to link out to another relevant video for the viewer to watch. It's a tool that YouTube gives us to send the viewer off to watch another video because that's the whole goal here. You want people watching multiple pieces of content if you can. And it's going to show up in the top right-hand corner if you have one.
If there was one, it would be right up here. You would see that white dot right from the beginning of the video. And currently, I am not seeing cards used on this video. So unfortunately, that's going to be a first strike of the day.
Yep.
Let me see. Let's pull the wheel up, and we'll spin again, right? We'll see. Maybe it's many chances to win here on the holiday Streamyard live channel reviews.
This is great. Nick just reported me to the local authorities.
That's your own brother throwing you under the bus.
We've got a real life Grinch over here stealing presents from under.
Man, all those presents are right there. Optimized channel art. Dee, can you tell the people here and in the replay what we mean by optimized channel art and why that's important?
Optimized channel art should have channel art that's really clear and have your value proposition up there if it makes sense to do that on your channel. When we look at your channel art should have something that represents what your overall channel is about.
Yeah. So this is the channel art that we have right here. He has a name. He's got a rainbow and a couple of clouds. Do you think that people would, first of all, do you think this is well designed? Do you think it makes a lot of sense? Do you think it represents what the channel is about? Do you think that people coming here would see this and get what the channel is?
Well, I want to say I think it's cute. I think it's like a cute design, but it doesn't tell me anything about what the channel is. And as you get larger and as your channel gets bigger, I don't think it's as important for you to define. I mean, it can help you, but for starting out, I think you should do everything possible to really let people know what your channel's about when they land on your homepage.
Yeah, when I come to the About tab of this channel, it says, "Hi, everyone, I'm Mikey. I love challenges, American Ninja Warrior, and anything that has to do with fun." Ooh. On this channel, we'll see a variety of Ninja Warrior training tips and various ninja obstacles, Ninja Warrior challenges, and hope you enjoy my videos. So I would say, like, if you're going to do something like that, make sure you maybe represent some of those ninja challenges that you're doing right up in the channel art, Mikey. And that way people really kind of get to see you do your thing sort of in context and get the idea through the images. So I think that's a second strike. Did we even use a strike button? We have a holiday strike button, do we?
You've got yours.
We just have
my strike button isn't working today. We couldn't get the audio to come through.
All right, well, that means we're going to go right back to 2 strikes, but stay around. Remember, you can play every single round, and you can get pulled right back up again, Mikey.
You know, Real quick here before you spin that. Now that we know what the channel is about, because I was not looking at the thumbnails, I'm looking at the top, I'm seeing rainbows and clouds, and I'm just thinking, okay, this is going to be like a really fun channel, and it's Ninja Warrior stuff.
Yeah.
So massive disconnect there.
Yeah, and it looks like Mikey is this girl who's doing all these great challenges. And you can see her hanging off stuff and climbing up the ramps, and that's the kind of imagery I'd really like to see in the channel art. Bring that into the channel art so people go, "Oh my gosh, look at Mikey going to town!" Like I love the the avatar, like with the muscle. Look at me, I'm going for it. So I think that's great. So if we had some of these images that we're seeing in your thumbnails showing you doing all this kind of stuff, like the ladders and the challenges, love to see some of that stuff happening up in the channel art. Really get people to help understand what this channel's about. So listen, that means that's 2 strikes. We need to put another we need to put another word in the chat. We need to know that's 2 strikes. So we're going right back on to
They're
pulling
typing.
someone
We
out
got
here.
57 entries already.
Perfect. Let's do it. You ready to run?
Yeah.
Let's put that giveaway tool up there.
Oh, we're just doing 2. We're doing
2 strikes, you're out. Best 2 out of 3.
Right, there we go. Geraldo, you ready?
Do it.
Moving fast today.
I'm very jingly. Very jingly today.
Very jingly. Who's it going to be?
Knowledge and relationships. Okay.
I like that little change you put there at the end. That's new.
What's that? The ding?
Little bells?
Yeah, it's a little holiday. We have very many bells.
Little holiday bells.
All kinds of jingles. So let me see if I can spell knowledge, because I totally blew it on the last one. Let's see if I can spell knowledge and relationships and pull this channel up without making a fool of myself. Knowledge and relationships, K&R. Okay, I have found the channel, D. Successfully found the channel. But I'm not going to do anything. We are going to pull the wheel up. And as I've said before, as we pull this wheel up, every slice that is picked gets removed from the wheel. So all these other ones are going to be disappearing. Your chances increase for things like winning some merch from one of the present slices, or actually getting coal. Let's hope we don't get coal today. Let's spin it and see what we're looking at on this channel.
What do we have?
Music right in there. Optimized playlist. D, when we say optimized playlist, what are we talking about? How can that help people actually improve performance of their channel on the platform? And what do we actually mean by optimize? What does that even mean?
When we're talking about an optimized playlist, we're talking about treating your playlist the same way that you would a video. For example, you don't want to create a playlist and simply call it vlogs or simply call it recipes. You want something to be very descriptive in the same manner that you would title a video, because playlists can rank. They can get suggested out to people when people are searching for specific things. They can be recommended to them.
So from their homepage, they don't have any of their playlists on the homepage. It's just things like videos and uploads. And when I go to the playlist tab, this is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing Gaming with M3, Straight Up, No Chaser Talk with OG Patrice, DJ in the Afternoon, The Chronicles of Lola, Easily Rigged, The Social Hour, Rico and Arshan, First Lady Tammy's Book Corner. I'm really confused on what these are about. If I'm reading these playlists and I'm trying to figure out what this channel's about and why I would want to watch any of this content, I'm not getting any real sense of what these might be or what to expect from these. I'm not seeing any descriptions in here. I got to tell you, for me, what do you think, D? This is a pass for me. I think they've got playlist names, but they're not optimized in any way that helps the viewer understand what the channel's about, why they would want to watch, and they definitely don't seem to be using any of them on the homepage to help when someone lands here, to help understand the kind of content that they serve on this channel and how to separate it and go, oh, knowledge and power, I want to learn more about X. I'm seeing a lot of popular videos, and then for me, it's a miss. What do you think?
It's a miss for me too. Can we go back to their playlist, maybe give them an example, or you could give an example? I think we've talked about recipes before versus specific type of recipes.
Yeah, like let me go to the about.
So they have a better understanding.
This is one of the problems, right? When I go to the About tab, when I'm confused with the channel, I go to the About tab and I try to see if I can get a better understanding, because that's the spot where the person would explain to the audience what this channel's about, what can they expect. And this says, the show that gives you quality content. I'm hoping every channel on YouTube gives you quality content. That's all of our goal. So it's right, even in the About tab, I'm having a lot of trouble understanding what this is about. Knowledge and relationships, I'm thinking, I guess it's, from the name of the channel, I'm thinking that should be something about learning to get along with people, or have positive relationships in your life, maybe dating advice and that sort of thing. But then I go to the playlist. This is what you want to do. If it's let's say it was about relationships, I can't say that that's true because I'm having a lot of trouble understanding what the channel's about. But this is about relationships. Then a playlist on here, I might want to learn how to get how to find the right partner in life, someone that you can spend the rest of your life with. How to know when you're dating the wrong person in your life, or maybe relationships is more about just how understanding how to get along with other people in your life. So then I'd want to see a playlist that's like learning to express yourself with other people so that they can understand what you're saying and you can avoid conflicts. So these are the kind of things that I want to see in a playlist that explain to me that all these videos will help me do that thing. And here it's just sort of a lot of buckets and boxes that I don't think anyone would know what they are out of the box. So unfortunately, that's going to be a miss for me.
Yep, I agree.
All right, but listen, let's do this. We're going to spin the wheel again. You get a best, what is that? How to find the right partner, dating tips 101, dating in 2023. Great ideas from Codiations about playlist titles that would make sense that you could build videos in. If that was what your channel is about, I'm still a little confused. But let's spin the wheel and see what we're going to look at next. We still have another chance here. Or as many as 2 more chances. Best 2 out of 3.
Ho, ho, ho.
Optimized titles. Ho, ho, ho. Dee, can you tell the people here and in the replay what we mean by optimized titles and how that can help them grow their channels more quickly?
Yeah, just like an optimized playlist, you want to make sure your title can do something. It can either pique someone's curiosity or it can tell them what your video is about. Bottom line, the title is there to pique someone's curiosity or to compel them in a manner to click or to tell them exactly what the video is about. It should be clear at a glance what's going on in your video, or it should be clear at a glance to make the user say, oh, I wonder what's happening there in that video.
Right. Okay. So let me read some of these titles here, and you tell me what you think. Your call, D. Super Smash Brothers Ultimate. M3 and MZ Poly playing online. Stanley meets at Sir Hale Speaks Network for the first time on Truncated. Do you agree with hashtag Kanye West, hashtag Yee on this hashtag interview? OG Patrice shares a very powerful message. A must-watch link Truncated. Streamers put a lot of work. 611 X-Boss. The Chronicles of Lola with special guest at Larry Legend Speaks. Anything here?
Okay. It looks like you're clawing your way to a clear title, but you're not there yet. Your words are jumbled the way you're putting them together, and it doesn't really sound... It sounds like you're just kind of stuffing a bunch of words together, and you're not really speaking to a viewer. You're close. You're really close. Daniel, what do you think?
I'm reordering these in terms of popular, and I want to see what has done well on the channel.
Oh, there you go. Look at that.
My return to Oakland, right? And it's like him going back to Oakland, California. It looks like he used to live there. I don't love all the hashtag Bay Area. That doesn't help at all. I don't need you to think the 4K quality helps it at all, but I like the idea. At least I get the idea. I think it's a story about a guy who used to live in Oakland, and he's going back, and I can see, and he's got representation of things that happened in Oakland.
The next one. Boom. Here.
The one thing that men need to get attractive women. That is a great title. And that falls into the relationships thing we were talking about earlier. That's what I expect to see, right? I expect it to support that value prop.
100%. And what is it? Things that, what is it?
The one thing men need to get attractive women.
Okay, that's also playlist stuff. Things men need to get attractive women, right? That's also a playlist.
Yeah.
Our trip to San Francisco, iteration.
Here's another great one. 3 easy places you can go to find your soulmate. Those are the kind of things, if that's what this is about, that's what you should be leaning on. When I start seeing Mario Kart, you're playing games like your relationship channel, and you've got games over here, so it's super confusing to me. Yeah. I think on this one, do you make the call on the titles?
Yeah, I'm going to say this. They know how to write titles because we're looking at it. It looks like you're getting off course. It looks like you had an idea for a channel. You came in, you made some videos. Maybe some of them did well. Maybe some of them didn't do well. And you strayed off course. And that's what it looks like is happening with your channel right now. You're getting off course.
Yep.
So pick a direction and go that way. I'm going to give it to you because you do have some really good titles on some of these more popular videos.
Hooray!
D says good. You've got some of them right. Yeah, make sure you're sticking to that value proposition. Your strongest performing videos are ones that actually all talked about relationships. So get that dialed in. Make some more videos talking about relationships. Forget the gaming and stuff. That's going to fragment your audience. People who are here for the relationship advice see a gaming video and go, I don't care about the gaming. I was here for the relationships. Unless somehow gaming played a role in saving a relationship. And if the video was how playing Xbox games can actually improve your relationship, then it fits the value prop because it's talking about relationships. But in that case, it looked like you were just playing a game. So just try to get them in. Try to get those synced up a little bit so they make a little more sense. And you've definitely driven some views before, so I'd like to see you do it again. Here, let me pull up the wheel. That means he's 1 for 1. So the next spin of the wheel will decide what's going to happen in his fate.
Make it or break it.
There we go. Chat's choice. So people in the chat, anything that you see on the wheel right now, pick something, just type it into the chat, and we're going to let you guys choose what we're going to look at on this channel. Send this one to the Lions. Let them be the deciders.
It's going to be. The Lions are hungry.
Tish the Artist Haven says, Daniel, next year you need a real beard like that. Good Lord. What would I do? What would I do with something like this? I don't even know. Imagine this. I got all this on my head and then this on my face. Good Lord.
I am in awe of guys who grow these big burly beards.
Absolutely.
I'm just I've tried to do it and I can't get out very far. It just itches, and even with beard oil, and I just can't do it. I bow.
It's a commitment.
It is, man. That's a lifestyle.
It is. All right, so what do we see? We're seeing thumbnails, clear value prop, a free cup. I like people giving away gifts. Thumbnails. I'm seeing a lot of thumbnails in there. What do you think? End screen thumbnails? End screen?
Let's try an end screen.
End screen, sure. Let's give them a chance there. That's an easy one that we think most people shouldn't miss the boat on. So let me pull this up. Let's find a newer video. Let me go by recent, something that's gone out there recently that we would expect that's not a live stream. I'm going in here a bit. Not a live, something that's worked. Something that has, let's see, 4 minutes and 30 seconds. Feel like a winner. Oh, I don't want to say that. Warning, 26 seconds of copyright. I am not going to put that up. Thanks for the warning.
Yeah.
How to build up your credit scores. Wow, these are really all over the place. Reconcile relationships. Let me try that one. I'm going to try this one. And I'm going to pause it, and I'm going to go to the end, and I'm hoping that I see an end screen pop up when he ends. I see him throwing the peace sign. Let me just quickly play here and see if this actually has an end screen. Come on. It is playing. It is playing with an outro. Subscribe. Come on, end screen element. Nothing. You hate to see that happen.
Knowledge and relationships. Speak up. If you're doing all of this on a phone, that could be why you're not adding cards and you're not adding end screens. I don't know if you are or not, but if you're doing this on a phone, you have to put a browser in desktop mode and go into YouTube Studio that way. By default, and when you're uploading on a phone, it doesn't give you the ability to do that. Yeah,
I'm looking at another one here. It's the Super Smash. He's at a computer. He's got headphones. He's got a system set up. And they're doing some gaming, so he does have some kind of desk setup here.
Oh, but see here he says he is on a phone, so he's recording some of this stuff on a phone.
That doesn't look like a phone to me right there. He looks like he's gaming. Maybe he is. All right, well, listen, either way, unfortunately, I think Dee gave you a handout on the last one with the titles, and I think this one, even on a phone, you want to make sure that you go back in. You can open up your YouTube as you can do this. You can do this. Does the YT mobile app now let us add end screens yet, or still not?
I know they're testing it, but I don't think everybody has.
Right.
Eventually, everybody's going to have all the features on the YT Studio app. But here's what you have to do right now. Go to studio.youtube.com, studio.youtube.com, and you might have to put your phone in your browser on your phone in desktop mode. And then that's going to shrink everything down. You're going to have to do a whole lot of pinching and zooming to get in there to add your cards and add your end screens. By not having cards, by not having end screens, you are leaving views on the table. What you want to do is pick another video that's relevant to the video that they just watched, something that would make sense for them to watch, and then use that in your card, use that as your end screen.
Absolutely. So unfortunately, we're going to have to say that was your best 2 out of 3 went the wrong way for you there. I feel terrible. You know what? I'm not very nice. I'm going to.
Yeah, you don't deserve the beard.
I think I'm more naughty. I'm going to switch to naughty. I'm just not doing the right things by the people in the chat today. Dee, can we throw another word into the chat that they can type in? I think you've already put it up there. Pull someone else up here and move right along. I'm looking to give away stuff. I'm really trying to find some winners today.
Yep, I don't
thumbnails. So please, if you haven't typed thumbnails into the chat, please type thumbnails into the chat, and we will pick someone else right out of the chat again. 86. We get 86. We get 86. We want to give them a minute here. 89. I say we spin this thing.
Go.
You know how hard it was to find a hat that fits this head?
I couldn't find
Golf Plus. Our friends at Golf Plus. Let's pull them up.
Love it. It's one of those channels right out of the gate by the name. I'm already rooting for him. Like, let's go. You got a good name. Let's go.
Surprise, surprise. This is someone who is a battalion member, so I expect all good things. We have worked together in the past, so I expect all best practices to be in place. Love the channel art on this channel, but I'm not allowed to talk about this channel whatsoever. All I'm allowed to do is pull up a wheel that is slowly getting narrower and narrower and spin it and see what we're going to look at. Come on, presents. Every slice we pull away, the chances of actually be giving away a piece of merch gets a little higher. Oh, looks like we're going to get a free spin in here. Free spin. All right, so we're going to add a spin. Megan, my friend, could you please add free spin onto this particular contestants? Vouchers of things that we will probably forget if you don't. Let's spin it again and see what happens. No Cole. Well, if he gets Cole, he's all set. He's got a free spin.
That's right.
Oh, I think it's going to happen. There we go. We have our first winner of the day. Hooray! So right off the bat, we are saying Golf Plus, you have won any item that you would like to choose from the Streamyard merchandise catalog. So make sure you get in touch with Megan at the end of the stream, Megan at danielbatal.com. We'll get you hooked up, and you can go in. No matter what happens next, you've already won something from under the old Streamyard tree. I love that. Let's spin again.
The old Streamyard tree.
Yeah.
Because that's where the duck lives, right?
Get out of town. Get out of town. You have won 2 items from the Streamyard wonderful merchandise catalog. Santa's being very nice to you today. He's giving you all kinds of gifts. Why is it as a battalion members winning all the prizes? So make sure that you put 2 down there, Megan, because do we have golf clubs on the official Streamyard golf clubs? I don't know if we do. I don't believe so.
Totally rigged.
If he gets
Streamyard files getting leaked to WikiLeaks. Truth's gonna come out.
End screens. We don't need to talk about what those are because we just went through them. So let me pull up the channel, and I fully expect to see end screens on this channel. Let me grab a recent video. Let's see. This is the latest one 19 hours ago. I'm going to put the pressure on. I want to see even the most recent ones that are only 19 hours old. I expect them to be optimized. So at the end, look at that. Not only an end screen, but hands pointing up saying, hey, you should check out this video next. That is a total win. Boom. That's our number 1. So listen, he's already got one. He's got 2 prizes from 2 presents from under the tree, and he's got 1 hit already. So if we spin again, he could go into the final round if he gets 1 more thing right, and he could go on to potentially win a 3rd prize. This is crazy.
Let's just wrap this show up and just say he wins everything and just call it a night.
Just clearing house.
Just clear it out. What do you say?
Wouldn't that be funny if you just hit advance? All right, listen. Do we really have to do this, D? I mean, do we really have to say if this is a clear channel name?
Let's throw it to the Lions.
People in the chat, throw it to the Lions. Do you think that the channel name here is clear and it would be easy to understand what this channel is about just by reading the name? Give us a thumbs up. Give us a thumbs down. You tell us what you think. I think this is a
no-brainer.
But I don't want to make it sound like we're making decisions now with all the gifts we're giving away.
That's
You know,
right.
they might turn on him.
Insiders-
They might turn on him and go, screw him. He's won too much. I don't know if I understand the channel name.
That's right. You
Lions
never
can be
know.
vicious.
Insiders look at the world's greatest golfers. What an awesome value proposition that is, right?
Yeah, cool. I
Everything
love
is
everything he does.
Crystal clear.
And one of my coaching clients who came to me really put a comb through his channel, and he is screaming towards 10,000 subscribers very quickly. I expect to see bigger and bigger things from him. This is a guy who can drop content, and he can actually hit a lot of views. I mean, he can when he nails it, you'll see some of his stuff just go through the roof. I go popular. Look at 1.1 million views 2 months ago. 554,000 views 5 months ago, 547,000 views 6 months ago, 406,000 views 3 months ago. He is dialing it in.
Yeah. Impressive. So
what
we
do we
have
got?
overwhelming thumbs up.
I see a few thumbs down, which is hysterical, but I'm seeing overwhelming thumbs up. So I think Golf Plus is the first channel that is going to move on to the final round where we will be picking another winner with a final wheel spin.
Oh, boy.
I know, it's exciting. I'm very excited about that myself. Let me add his name into the winners list.
Yeah, I think those are just some haters giving him a thumbs down.
I think that's
a
hysterical,
really
though.
good. That's a really good channel name. Great channel art.
Great channel art, great name, great value
way
prop,
around, yeah.
easy to understand exactly what that channel's about.
Yep. And he won 2 presents.
And he's got 2 presents. He's going to be repping that Streamyard merch wherever he goes, whatever golf course he goes to. Streamyard's going to be there with him.
Oh, there you go.
Grinches.
Grinches. Power of purpose. Yep. We got a couple Grinches in the audience.
Yeah. Sometimes you get a Grinch. That happens.
That's right.
Stole my beer at the beginning of the show.
Yeah, well.
Okay, we
Took
ready
my
to
head
spin
off.
this thing yet? We've got 79 entries in there. We got 81.
Let's
We're
go.
getting close. You let me know when you want to
Let's spin
spin.
it.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Look at this, folks. Mikey and more back up at this is why we say when it comes to this game, you never
rigged.
know what's going to happen next. Right?
You never know what's going to happen. Yeah. The wheel decides. Look, and in case you don't know, we're using the free giveaway tool from StreamYard. You can get this by going to streamyard.com/giveaway. If you're a StreamYard user, you just plug this into your actual live stream. Everything is automated. Everything's totally random. And it's rigged. I don't know what else to tell you.
I think it's totally rigged. I don't know what's going on here, but it's a crazy holiday edition. Let's move quickly here. We want to get as many people up as we can. Here's the
Amazing.
channel. The channel is up again, once again.
Let's go.
And let's pull up the wheel and let's figure out what we're going to look at this time around.
Ooh, the slices are coming off. Look at that.
It's getting thin, much like my hairline.
No commenting on that. I have no room to talk.
Look at this, folks. It is an instant advance. That means you're moving right onto the winner's round. Look at this. It's crazy what's going on here today, D. It's insane. 1 minute, you're knocked out. The next minute, with one spin, you're automatically into the final round. Let's get another word into the chat, and let's give these people an opportunity to get up here, and let's pull someone else up from the crowd, and I'll put them into the final winner's circle.
Yep. So the next word to type in, actually 2 words, just like that. Not rigged. Totally not rigged.
I don't know. It
That's
feels a little...
incredible, right? So Golf Plus ends up with 2 presents and a free spin.
Yep.
Mikey and More ends up coming up twice.
Coming up twice and going right to the final round on the
Straight
second
to
time around.
advanced.
This is an insane version of the game we're playing today. I told you, it's no holds barred. It's a very different version today.
Yep. I love it.
63 in. Type that in, folks. Not rigged. Let's give you a second. There is a bit of delay from what we have here in studio to what shows up on YouTube, so we'll give you an extra second to get that up there. 82 entries in. Liking it. I'm liking it. 87. And even if you've already been up there, like Golf Plus, go ahead, put your name in again. Really piss off the people in the chat. Oh, my goodness.
What do we have
88.
here?
What do you say? 89.
go.
Want to spin it?
Spin it. Let's spin it. Let's go.
Lots of fun here today.
Yep.
Ho, ho, ho.
The Creator Classroom. The Creator Classroom. Let me find the channel.
I love it. The Creator Classroom. If memory serves, she makes videos about Canva.
About Canva.
think.
Okay, here it is. I think this is it. Yep, the creator classroom.
Am I right?
Have we pulled this channel up? I feel like I've seen this channel before. Maybe not in here, but somewhere along the line we've seen them. Maybe just a community member that I'm used to seeing the name. You never know what happens here. Now let me pull up that
community member. But
yeah.
I think she's been pulled up before. I think.
Okay. Well, we got a very thin wheel here. Let's see what's going on. Let's spin and see what the wheel tells us. We're going to take a look at. Don't do it. Don't you do it.
Oh,
Don't.
No.
Whew, that would have been, we would have had a riot on our hands. Featured link in the description. Dee, can you please tell people what we mean by featured link in the description, why it might be important for growing a channel more rapidly?
Absolutely. Featured link is a very intentional link that you're putting in the description of your videos. If you're trying to grow your channel, those intentional links should be links out to other videos, just like your card, just like your end screen. You can link out to another relevant video or playlist for them to watch. If you're trying to make money or drive someone into a sales funnel to your website, etc., that intentional link should be for that.
Okay, so right at the very top, I'm seeing two things here. I know it's a little tough to read sometimes, Dee. We've got it's a video about Canva, and it has give Canva Pro a try for free with a link, and it's a partner link, so it looks like an affiliate link, a very intentional link that if someone's watched the video, enjoyed Canva, pushing them towards something that she can make a little money at. And then down just below that, she has, if you may enjoy these videos as well, adding gradient overlay to video lips in Canva. So it's very intentional linking, starting right above the fold with one that could make her a little money and then pushing on to other content below that as they expand the description. I would say that is a win right off the bat all day long, no matter how you slice it.
Yep, love it.
Let me pull up the wheel. Let's see what we're going to do next. Move as quickly as possible. No coal. No coal. Come on, no coal. Do not be coal.
Oh, here we go. It's going to be coal.
I hope not. Clear thumbnails. I don't think we've really talked about this a whole lot today. Can you quickly tell people, Dee, what we mean by clear thumbnails and why that's important?
Absolutely. A clear thumbnail should, number one, be something that people can actually see on a mobile device without having to squint their eyes and get it up to their face. So make sure you're right here. This is a prime example of what good-looking, well-optimized thumbnails look like. You see how big and bold and easy the text is to read. If you are going to put text on your thumbnail, it needs to be simple. It needs to have as few words as possible. It needs to be very easy to read on a desktop, on a mobile device, whatever. These are perfect. Not a lot of words. You know exactly what's going on here. It doesn't mean you have to put text in your thumbnail, but if you are, make sure it's easy to read. Or if you don't have text, the picture itself should be compelling. It should want the viewer to want to click in to learn more about the video, or should showcase something.
Yeah. Yeah, and you can see like that over time she's tried different types of thumbnails. So she's been experimenting, changing, trying to see what works, not afraid to get in there and try to improve. I think some of her older videos have done better specifically because of the amount of time and some of the topics, because remember that has a lot to do with views. It's always topic, title, thumbnail, timing, structure, execution, and competition. But I say these new ones look really good too, really colorful, really bright. Love where she's heading with them. Really
Love
smart.
those.
I think that's a win.
Love those.
So move right into the final round. Another winner, moving on to the winner's circle.
Yeah. And this is a great example here. If you're looking at your own thumbnails and you have a bunch of really small text, lots of different colors, maybe the text is really cursive and it's difficult to read, think long and hard about redoing your content or your thumbnail strategy on this, because especially if you're on a mobile device, maybe English isn't your first language, maybe so, or isn't the viewer's first language. Maybe the viewers had one or two extra beers, Mr. Batal.
What?
For the
I heard
holidays. Beer. Yeah, things are getting a little bit fuzzy, right?
Listen,
Super
there's no
simple,
such thing
super
as extra
easy to read.
beers. not when I'm around. There are no extras. All right, ladies and gentlemen, please type playlist as you see it into the chat so that we can spin this wheel as quickly as possible and get someone else up here. Congratulations moving into the final round there, Creator Classroom. We're hoping for everybody to win something along the way here.
Yeah, and just so I saw somebody just mention, and it just blew right past here in the chat, that they don't know why they're not subscribed to this channel. We do this the second Saturday of every month. The second Saturday of every month. If you're not subscribed to the Streamyard channel, go ahead and subscribe right now, and also hit that thumbs up. And if you are a live streamer, and you're not using Streamyard, there's a link down below. You can try Streamyard for free. You can actually stream for free for up to 20 hours per month. Yeah. So check out Streamyard if you are not already using Streamyard to go live.
We love
Easiest way to get up and go live.
97 entries. What do you say we spin this
Let's
thing?
go. Spin it. Let's go.
Some great channel names in there. City Trail Wander. City Trail Wander.
Love it.
Love it.
Love it. Guess we have a city walker.
I would say. Let me pull this up. There it is. There is the channel, City Trail Wander. Okay, so I'm not going to look at anything now. D, this is one of those scary times in the show where, like we said, as we spin this wheel, slices are removed as they're landed on.
Boy.
So this wheel's getting thin about what's going to happen here. So the odds of hitting coal get higher. The odds of getting a free gift are higher, and all the other slices on the wheel. So let's see if we can avoid coal as long as possible, please. No coal. I don't want to see anyone get coal in their stocking, except for me. I've been naughty. It says it right there on the
I
map.
was given coal one time, actually.
Were you?
Yeah.
There we go. Consistent uploads. But why were you given coal?
My girlfriend at the time just thought it would be funny and just literally like wrapped up a big piece of coal.
Oh, did you put it under a pressure cooker and turn it into a diamond? Maybe that was a hint. Maybe she wanted a diamond ring. You get coal. All right. So featured.
I didn't get the hint. Yeah, that relationship didn't end up going very well.
We broke up after I saw the coal. I was like, I'm out.
Yeah.
Featured what we were at? Consistent uploads. I'm sorry, that was what we actually landed on. Consistent uploads. Deke, really quickly tell people here and then the replay what we mean by consistent uploads and why that can be important to growing your channel faster.
Yeah, when we say consistent uploads, people are like ex-girlfriend. Yeah, ex-girlfriend. We're not talking about like a specific schedule, like every Monday at every Wednesday at 2 o'clock. We're talking just about a schedule that has some sort of consistency to it. Hopefully, one that you can keep up with without driving yourself crazy. Some channels can get away with uploading once a month, but they do upload some bangers. Most people are uploading once a week. Just some sort of a regular upload schedule.
Yeah, YouTube has told us they love fresh content. So the more often you're publishing to the channel, there's a better chance that your content is going to be served to more people. Try to keep that consistent. Just try to make sure that you're getting stuff up. Once a week is a great way to go.
Yeah.
So what we're seeing here, let me just quickly pull up the old man my ho-ho magnifying glass. 4 days ago, 6 days ago, 11 days ago, 11 days ago, 13 days ago, 2 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. Seems pretty consistent to me. What do you say?
Yep.
Love
100%,
it.
man.
Woo, that's a win. That's our first win for this channel. Let's pull up the wheel again, and let's see what we're going to look at next and see if we can get them into the final round. I'm hoping no coal. No coal, please. No coal.
That's great. He didn't visit the relationship.
Yeah, you should have done knowledge and relationships. You need to spend time on that channel, my friend.
A wee bit before the internet. But,
there we go. Another gift has been given away.
Boy.
Oh, boy. You can pick any single item you want, my friend, from the Streamyard catalog of fabulous merchandise. I got to tell you, I love the hoodies. They're super warm. They have a great hoodie. It's one of my favorite hoodies. But I got to say, the cups are so huge. Dee and I love these cups. These are the greatest coffee cups out there. They're massive. Yeah. They hold a ton of liquid. Yeah. I'm going to say liquid. Sometimes coffee, sometimes other things.
Yeah.
So
I
what we're going to do is
a cereal bowl sometimes.
You could. It's like a swimming
cereal.
pool.
Yeah, they're huge. They're huge.
Definitely. So we were going to add your channel name right in there immediately. Now, you still have a chance to move on because we're going to spin again, but we're going to add the City Trail Wander Megan into the list. She gives me a thumbs up. You are now in the list. We'll make sure that you communicate to Megan at megan@danielbatal.com. We'll make sure you get in touch so that you can verify that you are, in fact, that channel, and we can get you hooked up with some fabulous merchandise. But let's get back to the wheel and see where we're going to look. We have one win on this channel, right? Is that where we're at? Do we have one win? Am I making that up? I don't know.
Yep.
My brain does. This hat's on a little tight. It's hard to think. Come on, no coal. Don't do it. Don't you.
Oh, it's going down.
Well, it happens. But the great thing is here is that he won a gift before we got knocked out of here. So, I say he. Could be a she.
So, Daniel, everyone who is winning a gift and everyone who advances and actually wins something, let them know now what they should do.
Absolutely. What you're going to do is you're going to contact my channel manager, Megan at danielbatal.com. She'll be putting that link in the chat. So at the end of this thing, if you don't know exactly what, we always end the show letting people know exactly who to contact, and we put that in the chat so it'll show up in the replay if you missed that link. But it's Megan at danielbatal.com. Megan, say hello to the people in the chat, could you?
Hello, friends. How is everyone today?
There you go. See, she's right out there. I swear I'm not making her up. She's a real human being. She hasn't given me coal yet. We'll see. We'll see what happens if the hat plays out.
Speaking of a real human being, can we just talk for just a brief second? All this crazy AI stuff that's hitting all at once.
Holy guacamole.
I'm terrified.
Megan and I were using that chat AI.
Holy cow!
To send DMs to each other the other day. We were letting it write them.
That's awesome.
Good Lord, it's so incredibly tuned in. Like some things it gets wrong, but you can ask questions like, "Hey, I asked it a question like, what do I need to do to grow a YouTube channel?" And it gave great advice. I'm like, this is actually pretty good advice. Like how it put it together so quickly and had really great points. I'm like, man, it's faster than trying to Google and find information. It's just nuts what it can do.
It came up with some pretty good titles too.
Did it? You tried using it for titles?
Yeah, I was trying it for titles. Some of them are pretty good.
Man, we're gonna have to try that on a different stream somewhere. So put it to the test. Well, listen, where are we at? They have been knocked out, so we're gonna pull someone else from the chat again. Man, only 4 slices on the wheel. This is getting crazy in here.
Oh yeah,
coal. The word is coal, people. Type the word coal as you see it into the chat, and we will be pulling someone from the chat up. Coal. I don't want to see anyone get coal this year. I want everyone to get gifts.
We are either going Terminator or iRobot. Yep.
Yeah.
One or the other.
It's not. Neither one of those ended really well. So Skynet coming in. All right. Listen. Why don't we spin this thing? 101. Let's go.
Perfect.
106. Man, that was moving up quickly. I'm looking. Star Wars obsession. Love it. Living Creekside. Ooh. Like that name. Living Creekside.
Love the name. Absolutely
name.
Love that name.
Living Creekside. Let me find that really quickly.
Absolutely love that name. Did you find them?
I think I have found them. Yes, I think this is Living Creekside right here. Nice, specific name. That's not a name that I bet there's a lot of Living Creekside channels out there, and I get the vibe exactly what this channel's about. I love that name. Very cool. All right, but as always, I'm not allowed to really say anything. We got a wheel with 4 whole slices on it. Let's see what happens.
Let's go.
4 little slices. I think it's going to be pinned comment. It is pinned comment. Dee, can you explain to the people what we mean by pinned comment and why that might be important to growing a channel more rapidly?
Absolutely. If you don't know this, you can pin your own comment. You can pin the comment underneath your video, and that is a fantastic place to link out to another relevant video to the one they just watched. Just like your card, just like your end screen, just like an intentional link in your description, you can also use your pinned comment to send the viewer off to watch another video. You can link all those places together too. Your card, your end screen, link in the description, and your pinned comment can all link to the same video.
All right, so I'm seeing a lot of videos right here on this page that are referencing the Insta360 One X2. So I'm going to pick one, and I'm going to assume it'd be a perfect place to push towards, if nothing else, another one of your Insta360 videos or something more intentional that you might have going on. Could be an affiliate link. I'm going to go down, and I see a pinned comment. Interesting. Pinned comment, but it's from one of the viewers. I know every inch of RBP, formerly All Sports Park. You certainly picked a gorgeous fall day for your day in the park. Love the ducks. That golden retriever has the sweetest face ever. Happy Thanksgiving. Dee, what do you think? It is a pinned comment.
Grab another video, because maybe they were just saying Happy Thanksgiving.
Okay, that's a good idea.
Maybe they took that opportunity to just spread a little light to the world.
Sure. Let me try like New Japanese Water Garden, right? That's a good one. New Japanese Water Garden. Pinned comment is from Living Creekside, and it says, I know it's not a 360 like I said, but the start of the video, I'm having a hard time getting crisp video, but it says, here, I hope you enjoy the video music, Them Highs and Lows by Bird of Figment featuring Cody Francis, and it looks like they put a link to the track that they used in the video.
It's not an affiliate link, so that
doesn't look like an affiliate link. Let me do this. Let me give you some advice. If you're gonna put a link in the description, That's something that I would have put in. If you're going to put a link in a pinned comment, save this for the link in the description. If someone asks, like, hey, what was the music you put there? I say, oh, I put it in the description. You can go find it. Use the link use the pinned comment to push towards something that can make you some money, or get them to watch another video, because as they're on the video watch page, look at all the videos right here that YouTube is already trying to push them towards. All different types of content based on what they know about that viewer. Apparently, I'm a huge Vanessa Carlton fan. I didn't know that. But
hey, Daniel, go to your channel and show them how you're working the end screen, the card, the link in the description, and the pinned comment together. The strategy here. And while he's pulling that up, I just want to say this: YouTube doesn't care where the viewer goes, right? So YouTube is always trying to show them content that they think they want to watch next. So by giving them cards, giving them end screens, giving them links in the description, giving them pinned comment, you're trying to keep the viewer on your channel so you get the views, you get the watch time, you get the engagement. Hopefully you get the subscriber, but YouTube doesn't care. So they're just as happy to take them off and send them to go watch someone else's channel. So you should do everything you can to try to keep them on your channel watching your content.
Right, and one of the strategies, Dee and I were actually presenters on stage this past year at Vid Summit, and one of the things we talked about was the strategy of using all of these things together. And one of the things, like, I'm just pulling up one of my videos here, right? This video is called Sound Like a Pro YouTuber on Camera. Right, so if someone's watching this, they want to learn how to sound like a more professional YouTube when they're filming their videos. Now, if you look, there's a card in the upper right, and it's pushing towards one very specific video, 5 editing mistakes that YouTubers make. And when I go near the end and I look at the end screen, and it pops up an end screen, there is that exact same video, again, 5 editing mistakes that YouTubers make. When I scroll down and I go into the description, you'll see that in the description, I have 5 mistakes that YouTubers make here, talking about, and I push right back to that same video. And then down in the pinned comment, the same thing, that 5 mistakes that YouTubers make, and that link is there. So no matter what they click, it can have 4 different people take 4 different, completely different actions, but all send the same traffic signal back to YouTube that people who are watching this video that they're on now seem to all be going on to watch another one of my videos, one very specific video that I think is a good one for them to watch next that makes sense. And if you do that enough, look what starts happening in recommendation on the side. There's that video. The video that I kept pushing people towards. Actually, YouTube starts thinking about, what do people go on to watch next? What do we know about them? Because I can consider putting that up in the sidebar based on what we know about that viewer. And if enough other viewers have done that, YouTube will say, why don't we try putting that video there? So I not only start pushing them on my content, but I can influence what YouTube starts recommending as well. Really important trick.
So we have a comment here. Hold on. So Live in Creekside says, I try to pick all the nicest comments I have in my comments in there, and I pin them, the nice ones, because I'm so thankful to have comments. So that's really cool that you're doing that, and you can totally do that. The way that we're explaining this, using all these tools, is to actually help you grow your channel faster. So if your goal is just to highlight the comments, that's fine. But if you're like, hey, how do I grow my channel faster? This is one thing that we're both going to say, hey, don't sleep on pinned comments, because you're literally leaving views on the table.
Yeah, because one of the things we're thinking about here is your channel right now, 545 subscribers. I want a great experience in my comment section too, which is why I always recommend people reply to every comment. Heart every comment. You've done that here. That's what I think is a great practice in there, when you start creating conversations in those comment sections. But if you're going to pin something, the goal here is to grow the channel. Get more people to see that video. That's the most important thing. I think it's cool that you want to every now and then highlight something that someone said, but when you're going to pin this one right here, you've actually pinned your own comment, and what you did is you pushed towards music that it isn't an affiliate link. So it's not helping you make any money, and it's not helping you grow the channel. It's actually pushing people off platform. So one of the things you want to think about is how to keep them on platform and hopefully get them to watch more of your content.
So Dr. Orion, the veterinarian, brings up something that a lot of people ask. This is a great question. So sometimes you can't, well, it's not a question, he's making a statement, but a lot of people ask this. Sometimes you can't use all because, for example, you don't want people clicking on cards and leaving the video.
Well, you want to address that, Dee? What does YouTube tell us in terms of best practices for placing cards?
Yeah, so YouTube says to place your card around 80% or so at the end of the video, around 80% or so at the end of the video. And there's something else to keep in mind here. YouTube is really big on what they call viewer satisfaction. How satisfied is the viewer after watching your content? And those are things where like chapters and cards can come in handy in terms of just making it easier for the viewer to get the content that they want. If somebody clicks off your video and watches a card, yes, you're going to lose a little bit of that watch time at the very end of your video, but you're taking them into another video to watch more, hopefully, of an additional video.
Yeah,
right? So
you don't want to put that card
like,
too early. This is something that Darryl Leaves talked about. You don't want, he's absolutely right. You don't want to increase your bounce rate. But you know where I put my cards? 5 seconds before my end screen. 5 seconds. So I'm right at the end anywhere. If I get people watching, I mean, my goal is usually to get most of the people to watch 50 to 60+% of my video. But at the very end, right before the end screen comes up, I drop a card, it pops out. And then when they get to the end screen, it's like there's these reminders, check this out, and it starts. I don't pull it in the middle, put it way at the end. Not 80%, I'm probably 96% of the way through the video when I drop them. So you can use cards. Be strategic. Just be strategic on how you use them.
Yeah.
Okay, what are we doing here? Did we have, was that a miss? I'm trying to think where we were at.
It was a miss. Yeah, it
was
was a
that
miss.
one
I had to
strike?
think about that
Was
one.
that one strike? I think that was one strike. I think that makes sense. Let's pull the wheel back up. Let's spin again, see what we're going to look at next. Kind of on a bit of a tangent, trying to drop some knowledge bombs right there.
Yep.
See, not only that channel can talk about knowledge and relationships, we can talk about knowledge and relationships. Cole, how to put pin comments, cards. Let's talk about a clear value proposition. Dee, can you tell the people here and in the replay what we mean by clear value proposition and why it's important?
Yeah, clear value proposition is just the overall, everything on your channel that lets the viewer know what your channel is about. It can also be something you put up in your channel art. It can be a mission statement, something that clearly tells the viewer, this is what I'm about. This is what my content is about. It lets the viewer know immediately if your channel is for them or not.
Okay, now listen. I totally agree with Dee because I think the channel name, the way you build your channel art, what you name your video titles, what you're using for your playlist titles, I'm just going to say this is here. Let's throw it to the lions. Let the chat decide. Looking at what you're seeing here, I'll move the needle around a bit. Let you look at some of the videos and the playlists that are here. Do you guys think, thumbs up or thumbs down, do you understand what this channel is about, who the target audience is, and why they would want to watch this channel? Give us thumbs up, give us thumbs down in the chat. Them are some Christmas lines I hear right there.
Those are some Christmas lines. And while we're waiting for that, so Mona Did What is a Streamyard user. Says, I've tried your software. I love using it. Oh, I just lost it in the chat here. I love using it, but I have one problem. I like to use 3 cameras for when I move from one workstation to another. Is there a fix? Yeah, so you can add each camera as an additional camera or a guest. So you can put multiple cameras into Streamyard, and you can use what's called a, like if you're going from one workstation to another, it's probably going to be better for you to actually get something called a Stream Deck. You can pick up a Stream Deck Mini, and you can use the Streamyard hotkeys to make each guest its own shot. So you can tap on one, and it's going to change the cameras. Tap on it again, it can change another cameras. It's something you're going to have to play with to kind of figure out the flow, but it can absolutely be done.
And I'm trying to remember, I think the free version, they've just changed it recently. The pro version allows you up to 10 guests, so you could do 10, I hope I'm getting these stats right. So up to 10 guests would be 10 camera angles. I think +1, because I now know that you can add a second camera angle to your original login. So I have to find out what the total is if you do it that way. And in the free version, I think they've just done it. I think it's, I want to say 4, but I'm going to get the number wrong. It's slightly different. There's, you can do, if you need more camera angles, that's when you'll want to look at some of the licensing features, because it'll allow you to have more guests and or more camera angles, depending on
and
what
one
you
more
need.
tip on that. If you're using multiple cameras with microphones on them, it's going to be better if you're just running one audio source, maybe a microphone on it on you as you move around, maybe a lapel mic, and then turn the audio off on those other camera sources. You're going to get feedback.
Or mute them right inside. You could actually mute them, turn the mics off when you log them into StreamYard. There's a lot of ways to do this.
Yep.
All right, so what do we get? Let's look at some of them. I'm seeing thumbs up, thumbs down, thumbs down, thumbs up. Boy, this is, man, I have to throw, it's on the fence. Thumbs up, thumbs up. I've got one from Droning Western Australia that's thumbs up and thumbs down. Thumbs down, thumbs up. I'm on the fence. Dee, call it. What are you seeing more of?
Well, Creekside, making a pumpkin roll. Man, I'm on the fence on this one because, like, channel art alone, I'm going to say no. But then when I look at everything as a whole, I'm getting a pretty good idea that it's a family out there doing their own thing. You know, they're gardening.
Yeah.
They're doing family stuff, making pumpkin rolls.
I know how to solve it. You ready?
Go.
Megan, could you please tell us, do you think that this channel has a clear value proposition that you understand what the channel's about, who the target audience is, and why they might want to watch? Let's put her on the spot for a change. Go.
Yeah.
That's rude. But I gotta say no. I'm not quite sure. I think it's like a family channel, but I'm not quite sure.
Well, Megan saw. I was on the fence too, and I was kind of thinking it could be clear. One of the things, let's give you an answer here. What I would think about is making sure when you do things like creating playlists, one of the things that can help make this clearer on your homepage, you've got videos, you've got created playlists, but you put that on there. You've got shorts. There's no playlist titles right here that are optimized and put on the homepage. That can really help if you, because I'm seeing one of the problems I'm having, and I agree with Megan. One of the playlists is Learn Graphics and Design. Another one is like Reinhardt Park, Grants Pass in Oregon. Another one is collaborations with my YouTube friends. Another one is grief and loss. So in terms of what this channel's about, it feels fragmented to me. I would try to make sure that you understand why the viewer would want to watch today's video and tomorrow's video as well. Try to make sure you're clear about what the viewer can come to expect from your channel every single week. Try not to be a variety channel. Try to be something that there's a reason people come back.
So they said, thanks for all your tips, and the channel name is not clear. I live by a creek. So there's the name, and honestly, I'm not clear about my niche yet. I honestly wanted to get more 360 videos up since I can edit better now. So they're not really sure. They're still throwing stuff up against the wall to see what's going to stick. So. Perfect.
So not a problem there. Hey, nobody loses today. I mean, I think that knowledge is its own reward. So keep working on this. You've definitely had some videos that really look really cool. Just try to build it out. Try to make it a little easier. Remember that there's always you're trying to serve the needs of the viewer. So make it easy for the viewer to understand why they'd want to watch today's video, because when they do watch it, YouTube is going to hold on to that recent watch history, and there's a higher probability that they'll recommend more of your content to them tomorrow. And you want to make sure that that next video serves those needs again. Because if you're talking one day about one thing and another thing the other day, they might go, I like that other topic, but this other thing I didn't really care that much about. It could push them away. Perfectly fine as you're starting to grow a channel to test different things out and find what works. But as you move forward, try to dial that in a little bit. Try to get a little more focus on the channel.
All right. So, Mr. Batal, I just realized we're missing some graphics.
Which graphics are we missing, my friend?
We're missing some graphics, but you're about to find out. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for
Sudden Death.
We're missing the sudden death Christmas background.
I think I sent you that.
No, we just have videos.
Oh, I sent you some graphics. There's some graphics on that email too. That's okay. Dee was on vacation this week, and it's hard to keep up with all the emails when you finally get to have to take a break. But that's okay. Let's just move forward. We got sudden death. We can do this. So what we're going to do here, folks, is this is going to be one spin of the wheel. It's a hit or miss. Whatever you land on is either we're going to look at that particular thing on your channel, or if you win a free gift, then you win that free gift. It's going to be a one-wheel spin, and that's going to be in or out and move on to the next contestant. So this is going to go really fast. I'm going to reset the wheel so that all the new slices all the original slices are back up there. So you're starting from scratch. All the chances to win gifts and prizes again.
All right.
One chance. Type that in exactly as you see it into the chat. One chance with no spaces.
And I found it. How crazy.
Did I send you anything good?
You did. You did. So what I did is I looked at the Google Drive. I didn't scroll all the way down at the bottom of the email and see.
Yeah, that was me. It was not being clear. Here we go.
There we go. There we go.
Kind of. Right, kind of. Something like that.
Good enough.
All right, one chance. We got 101 entries. Want to go ahead and spin this thing?
Let's go. Hit it.
I can't believe Megan threw that channel under the bus like that. I think that was really vicious of her.
Yeah.
Good thing her mic's off. She's giving me death stare. Richie Wright. Let's find your channel, my friend.
Love it.
Richie Wright.
Here to see if there's any more images.
Richie Wright. Never wrong. Okay. There's Richie Wright. He's got the hoodie. I think I have found the channel. Yes.
Perfect.
Richie Wright. Got it. Okay. Let me do this. Let me pull up the wheel, and let's let the wheel tell us what it is we're going to look at. Here we go, Richie. Come on, wheel. Treat Richie right. Treat him right. Oh, man. Stay there.
Ho, ho, ho.
You have one free item from underneath the Streamyard Christmas tree. What we're going to do is we're going to have you connect with Megan through Megan@DanielBatal.com. She will put that into the chat. And reach out. We'll make sure we confirm that's your channel. And you can pick any single item you want, anything you want from the fabulous Streamyard merchandise website. Congratulations, my friend. Yeah, that's a great one.
I recommend the
That's
cup.
a great one.
I highly recommend the cup.
Love the wheel. I love the mug. The mug is my favorite one. Everyone type the wheel into the chat because we're moving fast today. We're going to move right on to another contestant, see how many things that we can get going on here. We want everyone to have a chance to win.
Are you ready?
Spin it.
Let's go.
Congratulations, Richard.
Fast now. We're cranking through them now.
What do we see? Big promotions.
Promotions.
Big promotions. Love that. Let me just pull up that channel and see and take a look at what's going on over here. Big
promotions.
Promotions.
What do we have there? Big promotion. There it is, right up top.
I have found it. Let me hold it there. And let me pull up the wheel, which will decide what it is we're going to look at. Love this holiday wheel. Cards. We're going to look at cards. I've already explained exactly what those are, so let's pull up your channel, my friend. Let's see if we can find a video in here. Ooh, Jameson, that's calling my name right there. I like that one. Oh, there's a lot of big promotions. I'm seeing a lot of Miller Lite. Not my favorite beer, but let's see. Miller Lite. Trying to find something in here. That's 4 minutes and 11 seconds. I would say this should have a card.
Boom.
There it is right there, my friend. One win. That's a one and out. You get to move right on to the final winner's wheel. We're going to spin the wheel at the end of this game, and whoever gets picked from that wheel is going to be able to pick an item from the Streamyard catalog. So let me add your name into the winner's circle.
Advance.
All right, the next word to type in is the duck, as in the Streamyard duck. Tish, you know what I'm saying? Type in the duck.
The duck.
Ready to spin this bad boy? Whenever you're ready.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Remote AMT. Remote AMT.
Remote AMT.
Is that, I was going to say at the moment, but that's not right. What's AMT stand for, do you think? Aviation Maintenance Technician? I'm going to guess that's what it means.
Awesome.
Ask me how I know.
Awesome.
I am the master of the obvious. Let's spin the wheel and see what we're going to look at on this channel. One spin. That's what we do here, folks. Sudden death. I mean, what was it?
Sudden death.
word,
That's
video.
my elf voice.
Optimized playlist. Let's take a look at optimized playlists on this channel. Have we pulled this one up already, optimized playlist? Have we talked about that, D?
We did. We did.
Perfect.
We've talked about everything.
All right, so I'm going to start right here on the homepage, and there is one playlist on the homepage. Now, I found it says Remote AMT. When I land on the channel, it says Aviation Maintenance Technician, so I'm assuming that it's something to do with that. Let me look what the playlist says here. Becoming an aircraft mechanic in 2023. Check this playlist for help on your journey from start to finish becoming an aircraft mechanic in the coming year. I say that is a perfectly optimized playlist, and I know exactly what to expect, and it supports the value proposition. That's a huge win. Hooray! Huge win right there. Moving right on, I'm going to put you into the winner's circle.
Advance.
Moving right along. Video's the next word to type in. Ready to skin that smoke wagon whenever you are.
Skin that smoke wagon. You want to spin it?
Let's go.
VI World Cyprus. I almost said Word Cyprus.
V World Cyprus.
VI. I'm gonna make sure. V.
Love it. V World Cyprus.
World Cyprus. Okay. Let's see what V World Cyprus is. I have found the channel. Here is that channel, and let's pull up that wheel and let's see what we're gonna take a look at today. Man, this moves fast. There's a lot of buttons you got to push.
Yes.
Optimized titles. I think we've talked about this already. Make sure that the titles on your channel are optimized that make it easy for the viewer to understand exactly what they can expect from that video. So let's see what we've got here. D, let me shout out some titles here, and you tell me what you think.
I'm going to close my eyes.
All right. The duty of...
I'm going to turn around. Hold on.
Turn around.
All right.
There we go. That's good. Wow, your head looks good from the back. The duty of an OFW, parentheses, overseas Filipino worker. Having a good time in Cyprus. Prank a friend. Cat watching over fish. Cooking fish outside the house with cat. Hashtag Cyprus. Am I pretty here? Emoji pancake. Yummy pancake. Famagusta.
It's clearly some sort of a variety channel, I'm guessing.
Mm-hmm.
Here's what I was thinking. V World Cyprus, I was thinking somebody was like either documenting their life and talking about what it's like for someone to live in Cyprus, or maybe talking about here's some tips and tricks on how you can live in Cyprus, or maybe you want to tour in Cyprus. That's what I was thinking. Wasn't getting that from those titles at all. It seemed like there was just a mixture and a lack of focus. Without looking at it, that's what I got.
Yeah, I'm reading the About tab. Hello, guys. It's me from the Vi from the Philippines. Recently working here in Cyprus. When I started YouTube, I was so happy about making these videos. I was excited, enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm willing to share it with you. Hope my videos can make you happy, enjoy watching. So very unfocused. It does feel like it's just making videos. Think about when you're making videos, not only should the videos all serve a value proposition and make sense together, whatever that might be, even if it's a living in Cyprus, vlogging type channel where you express your experiences, but make sure the titles make that clear. Things like hashtag Cyprus, am I pretty here, prank a friend, tough for the viewer to understand why they'd want to watch that. So I guess that we call that a miss. Unfortunately.
Yeah, it just feels like your about me says one thing, your channel name says one thing, the content that you're making says something else. You've got a couple of things in there Cyprus related, just all over the place. It's like you don't really have a target audience. So reverse engineer this and think about who do I want to watch my videos, and then think about what type of videos would they want to watch from someone in Cyprus, and then start making those videos.
Yeah. Yeah.
Game over.
Unfortunately.
Scares me every time you hit those. All right, folks, please, in the chat, please type spin the wheel as you see it with no spaces into the chat. We've got 101 already in here. We'll give you another couple of seconds. 102. We want to give everyone a chance to win something today here on the holiday extravaganza that is live channel reviews. 104. What do you say we spin this thing, D?
Let's spin it. Let's go.
Spin it. Brandon's Recovery TV. Brandon's Recovery TV. Let's check that out.
Love it. Brandon's Recovery TV.
I wonder if he does like the off-road recovery stuff. Let me see. Or if he's recovering from an illness or something. I don't know. I'm not allowed to ask those questions. I'm going to pull up the wheel and let the wheel decide exactly what it is we're going to look at on his channel here today. Pinned comment. Type that in, folks. Pinned comment. And it looks like Brandon has won himself a free spin. So whatever happens on the next spin, if you fail on that one, you got an extra spin that we're going to hold on to so you can get yourself back in. Let's spin that wheel again. Golf Plus didn't even need their free spin. He was like, yeah. Had it all over. Optimize channel art. Let's pull up this channel. Let's take a look at the channel art and see if it's optimized. So it makes it easy for the viewer to understand what this channel's about and that it's well built for all the different types of discovery from different devices that it might be seen on. Unfortunately, I'm going to make the call on this one. It looks like a picture of something, a house, maybe a painting. It's not very well cropped for anything. It doesn't have anything in it. I'm going to call this an instant fail. This channel art doesn't really help me understand what this channel's about, and it's not well optimized for any of the particular devices it might be seen on.
Game over.
Here's the great thing. Game is not over. He's got a free spin. We're going to spin again.
I love it. I love it. Oh,
Just
that's
when
right.
you think you're out.
He's got to spin now. Yeah.
So let's do it. Let's spin again. Anyone else that would have been game over, you get one more spin. One more crack at it. We're rooting for you, Brandon. Oh boy, the Lions get it. Chat's choice. Now, I'm not going to pull up the channel. Leave this here. You guys tell us what you would like us to look at on this channel. Anything you see on this wheel. Pick anything. You can even give him a present. It's your choice. You can advance him. You could give him coal. Anything you see left on this wheel, you choose what you'd like us to do here next. It is your choice.
We should put something fun in there, like Daniel shaves his head or something.
Wait, how is that fun? Wait, that's fun for everyone but me.
It's liberating.
Come on.
It's liberating.
Why would you do that? I'm so nice.
Yeah, you are.
Says right on the hat.
Oh, look at this. We've got present. We've got
Present,
free gift.
present, free gift.
Oh, boy.
Advance, holiday spirit right. Daniel shaves his head. There it is.
Advanced.
You name it. You put it there. Pinned comment. Haha, yes. Present. Host choice. Pinned comment. Featured link.
Another advance.
I'm seeing it's
Present.
present.
Pet chicken. I'm heartbroken.
Pet the
Feature
chicken.
content. Doug Hewson, call it, buddy.
Doug, yell it out. What do you want us to do?
Yep.
I'm right on the fence. It's between. I'm seeing pinned comment or free gift. Shave head. Stop it. You listen. Enough out of you. Don't give them any. Don't give the lions, the reindeer. Dee grows in the opposite.
We should have like the sleigh bells. Dee grow. If I just squeeze really hard, there you go.
Did anything happen?
Do you remember when you were a kid, you had the little Play-Doh things, and you pushed up, and they grew their hair out?
Oh, the fuzzy pumper barbershop.
Yeah, totally. I can totally grow hair like that.
You just have to block all other places things might come up.
Yeah, just plug all the other holes, squeeze really hard. It's bound to come out of the top. It has to.
There's
It's
a Christmas miracle.
It's science. It has to.
Did Doug give us anything? Is Doug still here? Is he hiding? What did Doug say?
I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. I think Doug is down.
That's why we have Megan here. What did Megan tell us? What Doug said?
Doug said free gift.
Free gift. All right, my friend. Then you are.
Oh, boy.
Free gifts all around. Ho, ho, ho. So that means what you want to do is you're going to contact Megan at danielbatal.com, MEGAN, and she will confirm your identity and make sure you get to pick anything you want from the fabulous Streamyard merchandise website.
Love it.
I love it when that happens. Pin comment, people. Type that into the chat. We're going to try to get as many people in as we can today.
You ready?
Chat's being really helpful today. I love it when they get that.
They
get the job done for us.
They are.
107. What do you say?
Spin it.
Rudolph on the timpani today. Doing a great job. It's hard to hold those sticks with those cloven hoofs.
Come on now.
Oh, boy.
Come on now.
Mikey and more, once again. Well, this is the way the game is. We don't control this, people. I know it feels rigged, but it isn't. It really does come down to what these random wheels and giveaway tools decide. So what we're going to do is let me find the channel really quickly. Again, I should have it in my recent history. I am going to be getting recommended Mikey and more for the next 6 years. They're like, you keep going to that channel a lot, Daniel. You must really like the content.
Right.
It's going to be in all my recommendations. But once again, we are at that point where the wheel decides what happens next. So let's spin it and find out. Are they already in the winners? Can they go? They'll be in there twice?
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. We're breaking all kinds of rules today. Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
I love it.
Uh-oh, D.
The wheel giveth, the wheel taketh away, ladies and gentlemen.
It does not have, wait a minute, not have the holiday spirit. Apparently,
That's right.
We're back to naughty again. That's okay. Really not rigged, folks. Can you type that into the chat? Exactly as you see it on screen, and we will pick someone next to get right up here and have a chance to win some fabulous holiday prizes from the Streamyard merchandise catalog. This is a tough game. Really not rigged. I just love seeing the entire chat saying, really not rigged.
Really not rigged.
Really not rigged. Really, it's
Wink,
not rigged.
wink. Nudge, nudge, right?
Come on, I know we're moving quick here. I want to see as many of you up there as we can. 71 entries right now. Get it in there. Really not rigged. 82. One more second here, and we're going to spin this thing.
One more.
Change it. Come on,
go.
there's another.
There
86. Let's
Skin
go.
it. Let's go. Get a root off.
It's really not rigged, I promise you. Fretboard Diaries. I like this channel already. Fretboard Diaries. My kind of channel. Okay. Fretboard Diaries. Here we go. Let me pull that up. We have that channel here. And let me get some of the cool guitars for a second. All right. Now we're talking. Changing custom pick cards on his for his Telecaster. I'm digging it. I like what's going on over here. Let's get the wheel and see what we're going to look at. The coal is gone. The good thing is Mikey and Moore took a hit for the entire team and has removed coal from the wheel, so no one has to worry about coal. And look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Immediately, we have another Christmas miracle. We have a gift given away. So what you want to do is you're going to reach out to Megan at danielbatal.com. She will put that in the chat, and you can pick anything you want from the wonderful Streamyard catalog of merchandise.
Deck the halls with the copyright claim.
I had to find two things to do that. I had to find a song that was in the public domain, and then I had to make sure Streamyard was using Epidemic Sound so that we could both use that version of the song. It's been one of those days. I'm prepared. Sometimes I use my head. Not often, but sometimes. Right on to the end. We can now go ahead and we can pick someone else from the chat. That's it. You get a gift. We're going to move right on, right?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's give him a word. End screen. Type that into the chat, please. End screen as you see it typed up there. No spaces. End screen.
So that's in public domain. I didn't know that.
It's in the public domain, but that version of it, of course, to play it, I would have to make sure that both, I don't want to put StreamYard at risk. I have to make sure that if we're using it on their channel, that they do have rights for Epidemic Sound, and they do. So it was an interesting one. Anything I remember what it was. Anything before a certain year, I had to do some research. Are we ready to spin this thing? What do you think?
Let's do it.
Well, you got to pull the end screen thing up again. We're picking someone from the chat.
Yep, there we go. Ready?
Yep,
Let's go root off.
Sorry.
Clicking the wrong thing over here.
You've been dipping into the eggnog too much, my friend.
You saw my head come off in the intro sequence, didn't you?
Dr. Orion, the veterinarian. All right, let me see. Listen, we have a sick reindeer. We might need to call you in, Dr. Orion. Let me find your channel. Orion.
Dr. Orion, the veterinarian.
There's a typing test for me. Dr. Orion, the veterinarian. The furry and the fury. Dr. Orion. I love it. Okay, let me get the wheel. Let's see what we're going to take a look at today. Let's spin that thing. Yes, stay on advance, stay on advance, stay on advance. Stay there. Don't go past it. I love it. I love it.
Advance.
This is so awesome. Let me get him into this is a long name to type to. Let me get him into the final wheel spin. Dr. Orion. I'm going to spell veterinarian right.
Yeah, and before, because he just advanced. He just moved on, but I still want to see what his channel's about. I'm intrigued.
Are you?
I am. I'm intrigued.
Well, let's do this. Let me pull this up. Let me pull this up over here.
Yeah, pull it up there. Let's have a look at this.
Everything you wanted to know about animal behavior. He's a vet. It says in here, and it starts out, a veterinarian explains how to stop your cat from stealing What is I'm trying to see the stealing food.
Catnip.
Why is my dog eating cat poop? What is a feline hyperesthesia syndrome? Dangerous things veterinarians do. Why is my dog eating rocks? So it's really all this kind of sort of common household pets, cats and dogs, behavioral things you might want to know from an expert. I love it. I think that's really great.
He's just answering questions, right?
Yep.
These are questions that people have. A really easy way to make content, right? Find questions that people have, answer those questions.
Yeah, I think that's great. One of the things I tell you, he's a newer channel with 642 subscribers. One of the things I would tell you is, as you're starting to grow this channel, pay attention to which content connects the most, Dr. Orion. Because one of the things you're going to find that could be potentially problematic when you're smaller is if you're making dogs and cat videos, there's people who do own dogs and cats, but sometimes people are cat people and sometimes people are dog people. So make sure whatever you do in each one of these things pulls it together. Like that make sure that they're always here for the doctors, the veterinarians' advice on all topics, okay? Try when you start leaning into stuff that's leveraging the dog training tricks from Cesar Millan, you might want to make sure that you're referencing the fact that you're a veterinarian giving your input on that, because that's what ties it all together. If it starts feeling pulled too far away from the fact that it's you doing this stuff, it can be problematic and fragment that target audience. You can still drive views because people are like, I like Cesar Millan, but make sure that you're always staying true to what it is that you're trying to do. You're a vet giving your input on the sort of world of pets and pet ownership.
Love it.
YouTube Shorts, type that in, people. We're moving fast here. 104.
104.
What do you say? Want to spin it?
You ready?
Let's go.
Rudolph, you ready?
Rudolph with the cloven hoofs. What do we got? Life on YouTube and Twitter. I'll tell you right now, life on Twitter's been tricky lately.
Man. Yeah.
Got a little crazy in there.
My Twitter, so it started off okay, but the past week and a half, my Twitter feed is just getting weird, man. Like I'm seeing all these tweets from people I don't follow and retweets from people I don't follow, and like it's stuff that I'm not interested in. Really concerned about that.
Little crazy. It's going through some changes. Everyone has an opinion, but it's been interesting for sure. So this is the channel. What I'm going to do is I'm not going to say anything. It's called Life on Twitter and YouTube. I am going to pull up the wheel, and the wheel will decide what it is we're going to do next. I think we're getting near the end here. What is our time? 12:30? Well, I think this might be our last contestant and go into a final wheel spin. Looks like clear channel name. Well, this one, I don't know what to make of this one. I would say I kind of understand. Life on YouTube and Twitter. I would assume that would be, if it's true to what the channel is, I would assume. Are they
doing like memes or something, or?
I'm trying to figure that out. Sunday morning reply, Parnell reply. I am a friend of God. It seems like it's maybe some religious things going on here. 27th Sunday evening. It looks like it's maybe some. I'm trying to see if it's sermons or.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me go to the About tab and see if I can understand. Playlist for my local church from Westy to Kent Street. A link for a local DJ, Facebook only. 7 years at Life Church. So it looks like there's some church content, and it looks like there's some DJ content, which doesn't really make a whole lot of sense with life on YouTube and Twitter. I would think that channel would be about what it's like to be a creator on different social media platforms, wouldn't you? What do you think, Dee?
Yeah, definitely disconnect. Channel art, channel name, and the content completely different.
Yeah, and then I see the
I'm
life on
and
back.
I'm not saying one of them is wrong, or it's just that they're completely different. So I would think about, okay, this is the content that I'm making, and it's obviously, what you said about your About Me page, and I would try to come up with a name and maybe something in your channel art that better reflects the content that you're making, just to add some clarity to your channel.
Right. Yeah, I would, if this was like, if I'm seeing playlists from my local church from Westy to Kent Street, and then 7 years at Life Church Warrington. It's also like sort of broadcasts of church music, church life. So it's, it could have been like, if it was something like that talked about either use the words like sermons or church in the title, church broadcast or sermons at home or something that kind of felt like what you were doing here. Live church, something that brought the idea of church or sermons or live broadcasts into the channel name. It would make more sense. And in the channel art, because I see Life on Black, and to me that almost looks like some kind of road thing in the channel art. So the channel name doesn't make any sense to me. I would think I knew what it was, and then coming to the channel, I'd go, it's nothing like what I thought it was. I think that's a thumbs down for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
unfortunately.
Game over.
Do we have one more?
You want to do one more?
The final spin, ladies and
There you
gentlemen.
go, the final spin. Think about that for a minute, folks. Final spin. Little music for your holiday mood. The final spin.
Ho, ho, ho.
A 92. Come on. Can we get this over 100 people? Give me one last good spin here. Final spin. Can you get these entries over 100? I think you can do it. We have enough people here. 96. There we go. 101. Let's spin that thing, D.
Hold on.
Whoop. Sorry. Rudolph's got excited there.
Pause. I want to do one more thing before we spin. We have currently 146 thumbs up on this live stream right now.
Okay.
Everybody who's in here, if you have not hit the thumbs up yet, go smash that thumbs up. Give us a thumbs up. It lets us know that you're enjoying yourself. Lets us know you're having a good time. And it tells Streamyard to let us come back next month, the second Saturday of next month. So go ahead and give this a thumbs up.
If you think we've been naughty, feel free to hit
Give it a
the
thumbs
like
down.
button ironically. And plus, we're up to 106 entries in the final spin. You tell me when I'm allowed to do this thing. Rudolph is sitting there rubbing his hoofs together.
We got 180 thumbs up. I think we can get this higher than that. There's, what do we have in here? We've got 182 people in here. We can push that up.
Come on, hit it, people.
We can push that up.
Come on, people.
It's the holidays.
Smash
people.
it.
Come on.
Just for us.
Get all over it.
Where's your Christmas cheer?
Ho, ho, ho.
There you go. 185. Let's get this up to 190 and we'll spin it.
I like the way you're holding the stream hostage right now.
Oh, yeah.
Listen,
I mean,
we're not
it's
going anywhere.
188. Here we go. It's about to happen. It's about to go down right here. Let's go. 189. We get 190. Going to go to 190. I said 189. 189. You got 190. 191, ladies and gentlemen. We got 191. Right. Mr. Batal?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
You should have been one of those barkers.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of my back. We got 192. We got 192. We got 193. We got 192.
The Naked Truth by Dr. Melanie. Okay.
I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued. Careful opening that one.
Let's not pull it up yet. If this is a nudist colony, we might have problems. Let me see. I'm hoping that is a play on words. The
risky click of the day, ladies and gentlemen.
Don't do anything yet. Won't do anything yet. Okay, I think we're okay. I think we're okay.
Man, we're gonna hit. We're gonna hit 200. We're gonna hit 200 likes.
Hey, thank you, chat. We really appreciate that. We appreciate when you guys deliver on that. We put a lot of work into this thing, and we appreciate you helping us out with those likes. They do help let the people know that we're doing the right thing. Okay, so here is the channel. Thankfully, she looks to be clothed in most of it. That's a good thing. That won't get us in trouble.
Okay.
So let me pull up that wheel and let me. What do you want to do? Okay, let's leave it as it is. Not going to reset. Let's just spin it and see what we're looking at here.
Tony Jacobson's in the house, ladies and gentlemen. How you doing, buddy?
See ya. Oh, come on, do it. That's what we want. Yay! We get to give away another present. That was perfect. So listen, Dr. Melanie. Did I get that channel name right? Yes, Dr. Melanie. What you want to do is I want you to reach out to Megan, Megan, at danielbatal.com. She will drop that email into the chat. Reach out. We will get you connected. And you can, if you don't have a place to write that down right now, if you happen to be on the go, in the chat replay, you can come back and find that at the end, and you'll see that in the chat. Make sure you reach out and contact her, and we will get you hooked up with any piece of merchandise you would like from the fabulous holiday StreamYard merchandise catalog.
Now, she just advanced. She just won, right? She just got a free gift, correct?
She won a free gift. So that's it. You get the gift.
Okay, now, just do a quick look at her channel.
Yep.
And just give her one piece of advice.
One piece of advice.
Yep.
Let me see. If I were to give you one piece of advice.
Because we had 200 thumbs up. So
right. One piece of advice, value proposition. When I look here, the name of the channel says The Naked Truth by Dr. Melanie, but I don't know what the truth is that you're talking about. I see imagery up in the channel art, right? So it's got like a lot of flowers and it's got a lot of like plants up there, but that's all it has up there. And then when I start looking at your playlists that are on your homepage, what you're featuring, it says videos, created playlists, shorts. So think about trying to make sure that whatever this channel is about, what's the channel about? Who's the target audience? Why should they watch? Try to get that incorporated, especially into your homepage, because these are the things that can really help people understand at a glance without having to start watching, like, let me read the video titles. I just want to land here and know. So you got the best massage ball, best foam rollers, easy natural homemade toothpaste, best cuticle creams. So it looks like it could be Naked might refer to like all natural or products or things that are more health conscious choices or things that relate to organic, or maybe that's what the driving just pulled over. I love it. Don't text and drive. So think about making sure whatever the focus of this channel is, and I'm going to click on the About tab. My tips and stories and strategies will help slow the aging process, overcome challenges of modern day stresses, and bring out the natural beauty without the use of toxic chemicals. So I got that idea from The Naked Truth. So it really is about natural things that you can do to help slow the aging process. Let's get that up into your channel art, and let's make sure when you create these playlists, don't just do dental and oral health demos and easy DIY hacks. Think about doing, if it's dental and oral health, think about, make sure it's talking about natural dental and oral health products that can help your teeth look better as you age. If it's talking about aging, think about making sure that you're always building strong playlist titles the same way you would a video title. The truth about health. Great advice. The truth about health. I kind of there. I think you had it in your About tab. It's all about strategies for slowing the aging process using natural products, natural beauty without the use of toxic chemicals. Make sure that's represented. Don't make it hard for people to understand that. Get that right up there and easy for them to understand.
Love it.
Love it.
Okay. Final spin.
Wow, this the final spin of the wheel. Yeah, let's pull up the other wheel. We're at that point of the game where we actually have our winner's wheel. There it is. I don't know if I did really well with the color choices on this one, but it's fast moving. I don't know. It's not, my balance is a little off. But this is who we have. So what we're going to do here is we're going to spin this wheel once, and whoever it lands on gets to pick some item from the StreamYard wonderful merchandise catalog. So let's spin it, and let's see who's our final winner of the day. Giving away a lot of stuff today.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
If it was Golf Plus, I'd be like, oh.
We should have put Cole in there just for fun.
And it is Dr. Orion, the veterinarian. You, my friend, have won anything you want from the StreamYard catalog. What you want to do is contact Megan at danielbatal.com. She will put that into the chat. Reach out and she will confirm your identity, and you'll get the ability to pick anything you like. I'm going to say the mug is perfect for this time of year. Nice big cup of coffee or hot cocoa, whatever your preference is. Whiskey works great.
And everyone who wants something, we got a lot of people with presents. Yeah, same thing. You contact Megan.
Yeah. You know, I have to mention really quickly here, Daryl Eves, I believe, is going live any moment now. And what I'm going to do is, he is fantastic. If you guys want to learn more about how to grow your YouTube, how to effectively grow a channel and learn from one of the best in the business, let me see if I can send this to Megan. I'm going to have her drop it in the chat. Megan, I'm going to put that link right here in the private chat. Could you send that into the chat, please? That's Daryl Eves' stream. Go on. Once we're done here, head over to Daryl and bombard him. Tell him that Dee and Daniel sent you. Dee and Daniel raid his stream.
Yep. Yeah, he's on there with Pat Flynn. He's with Pat Flynn.
Pat
It's
is
a double
no
whammy.
joke. Love Pat Flynn. Love
Yeah.
Pat Flynn.
Yeah, let him
All right,
know.
so listen, Dee, this has been a lot of fun today. Congratulations to everybody who's won prizes. We hope, even for those who didn't win prizes, we hope that you had a lot of fun and got a little knowledge along the way. We hope all of you have a wonderful holiday season. We won't see you again till the new year.
Yeah, together. Yeah, we won't see you till the new year. This is an awesome show. Kudos to Daniel. For those of you who watched the intro with the whole animation, if you didn't watch it at the very beginning, just watch it on the replay. It's awesome. Daniel spent a ton of time putting it together, and it's just absolutely hilarious. Love
Lots
it.
of fun.
When we were trying to figure out what to do, he's like, yeah, we should maybe animate the beginning of this thing. And I thought he was just talking about moving our text around. He's like, what about this? And came up with an entire thing where our characters lose our heads, which is, yeah, amazing.
It was lots of fun. Lots of fun.
Lots of fun. So, Mr. Batal, thank you as always. Everyone in the chat, thank you for an awesome time hanging out. Happy holidays to you. We'll be back the second Saturday of January.
Yes.
Keep this train moving.
Yeah.
Mr. Batal, final words?
Have a great holiday.
I need to put these back before they come and get me.
Oh, yeah, don't forget to put those back.